just left, and happy Friday, everybody, by the way. The inspector left, signed off everything. Our system is good to go. We got permission to go ahead and do all of our backfill on this septic system. So the septic system is completed. All we have to do now is backfill everything and put everything back the way it was. You can see down below, Mikey's already started filling in where the infiltrators go in the distribution box. He's going to continue coming up this bank and backfill this line. We have the tank installed right here. This is a traffic rated tank, so it's all installed and backfilled. We will cut those clean outs. We'll cut those off flush, put them down to ground level. You can see right over here, I mentioned before in a previous video about putting an electrical pull box. That's right here. So the electrical comes down underneath the driveway, comes over to here, comes up, and then when we get the building permit to build this shop, all we have to do is dig a trench, stub the electrical up right here, the conduit, and then we can pull our line all the way from the house. Also, while we were here, we went ahead and ran that 2-inch water line that's going to feed the shop down below, because why not? We're there digging already. We ran an extra 1.5 inch water line for the future in case he wants to do irrigation up and down the driveway or put some palm trees or something. They had mentioned before in a previous conversation about wanting to do some palm trees or some plants up and down the driveway. So we always try to look ahead. We don't ask questions about, hey, do you want extra stuff? We just throw it in. I have extra pipe on extra jobs. I brought it and we put it all in up above. I'll film up above and I'll show you what we did. We tied the new tank into the system, into the house. So I put a valve box right here. You see right here? I put a 2-inch ball valve, 1.5 inches is for future, for irrigation. This 2-inch, I went ahead and ran a faucet off of it, so there's high pressure in this faucet. This is a 1-inch faucet. So now this stubs out right here. When we get our building permit to build the garage, all we have to do is dig up this embankment, put in a 2-inch water line to feed the garage, and just tie it in right here. We don't have to do any more digging right here. We're going to get asphalt out here and fill in all these cuts that we made. So that's the plan for now. I'll go up above and show you what we did up there. But as far as the system goes, the septic system, this is all done. Backfilling is the only thing we have left to do. Little cleanup, grade it down 3 inches on the side of the driveway so we can put asphalt. Okay, you can see right here, here's our 2-inch that goes up the driveway. We're now backfilling the driveway right now. That 2-inch is what's going to feed water to the shop. Then we ran this 1.5 inches, and both of those go into sleeves that go under the driveway, because we won't be able to get to this. This is going to get asphalt on it. In case we ever have a problem in the future and we need to cut these pipes out or do something, in case there's a leak of any kind, we can feed a new pipe through the sleeve. So that's why we put sleeves. Okay, you can see up above, we've compacted the trench. We left it down 2.5 to 3 inches, so when we put asphalt, they can level it out. Up above here, we ran an extra 1 inch and an extra 3/4. This wall is going to continue back over here and tie in right here. So we put a sleeve underneath there. We ran this in case they ever want irrigation behind these walls. There's extra pipe. Right up here, we came under the sidewalk with a bunch of sleeves and fed pipe through the sleeves. There's another 1 inch and another 3/4. That's for the future in case they want to do irrigation in the front yard. Tiana had mentioned before that she might want some palm trees or something, so we have irrigation there. We also brought an electrical conduit underneath the sidewalk in case they ever want to run low voltage wiring out of the garage. They can just feed it through that conduit and they can have some light shining on their plants. All of this ties into sleeves. You can see right here, we ran a bunch of sleeves underneath here. So in the future, if they want to run any lines over here of any other kind, they don't have to dig underneath this sidewalk. You can see right here, we tied in the 2-inch to the main line in the house. This is the water that's going to feed the garage down below. We did that so we don't have to dig up the street down below from the main water meter. We put a ball valve on the line feeding the 2-inch. We put this stub out right here in case in the future they want some irrigation in the front yard. They can run low voltage wiring out to a sprinkler timer. They can put sprinkler valves right here. And we ran an extra 2 extra 1 inches and 2 3/4, right? We already had this on another job, so I just brought it here. We didn't ask them if they wanted it. We just threw it in because why not? So they're backfilling now. I'm exhausted from walking up that steep hill. They're backfilling now and they're going to put all the gravel back and you won't even know we were ever here. Right here's the old septic tank line, we cut that off and capped it because we have to fill that tank. We have to pump that tank and then fill it. Here's the new clean out that ties the house in to the new tank. That's 250 feet down the driveway. So this system is completely done. Extra lines thrown in for the future. Now all we have to do is backfill, put that felt back, put the gravel back, clean it up, call it a day. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, join the channel, hit the like button if you like the video. Follow us along on all of our projects. Keep following us along on Dustin's new shop we're going to build down the street. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.